Hey guys, digital video production class. Today we're going to go over the syllabus. Okay, so the course digital video production. You can read everything. It's on Schoology if you want, but I'm just going to go over the overview for those of you that want a video of the syllabus and what we're going to do in class. Okay, so this course will allow students to develop professional skills in video, film, and television, pre-production, production, and post-production, right? So pre-production, like getting ready, planning, right? So the production, the actual shooting of whatever we may be doing, and then the post, so editing the film and the content as needed. So some of the things that we're going to go over, fundamentals of video production include techniques and aesthetics of shooting, lighting, editing will be covered, emphasis on hand-on production experiences using digital video. While in this course, students will be using class members as the production unit, focusing on filmmaking, including story development, production, post techniques, directing, and interpretation of drama from screenplay, so acting it out. The class will introduce students to video camera operation, camera stabilization techniques, lighting, scripts and storyboarding, digital imaging, motion graphics, and importing, exporting graphics, animations, sound effects of your video editing. The main focus of the class is dedicated to non-linear video, so like computer-based, so like obviously you don't cut the film, right? So you're using a computer. Students will develop an understanding of a wide range of business aspects also within the industry. Students also create a digital portfolio to display your work. So whether that's a YouTube channel or just a Google Drive, you need to keep that so everybody can see it. Okay. So that's the overview. The computer software that we use, obviously these are Macs, so we use Final Cut Pro, we use iMovie, and GarageBand. Maybe Motion if we have time, but those are the big ones that we're going to use. So Final Cut Pro, obviously something that is widely used in the industry. A lot of people use this, from Pixar to Lucasfilms all the way to YouTubers and just people at home using it. Final Cut Pro is pretty tough. iMovie, it's on everybody's cell phone. It's a little bit simpler. It's like a everyday type of editing software, but nonetheless you can do some pretty great things with iMovie. GarageBand, same thing. It's like a lower version of Logic, which is Apple's like actual like music production where you make music videos with. But GarageBand does some pretty cool, amazing things that we can learn how to do audio podcasts, and we can do just sound effects and intro musics, things like that. Okay, so those are the softwares that we're going to use. So the outcomes of the class. So upon completion of this course, students will have explored a variety of filmmaking techniques. Each student will be able to analyze and measure that success of his or her work by demonstrating skills and knowledge learned in the video production course and apply them to the real-world setting. Demonstrate technological proficiency in the use of digital video production equipment, including the computers, the recording devices, the lighting, the microphones, and the editing software. You will demonstrate mastery of media industry language and terminology, so you'll know what like ISO means, you'll know what aperture, you'll know what focal depth is, and different cuts and transit, so you'll get to know all those. You will demonstrate your ability to script a story, write a storyboard, shoot and edit a short digital video with emphasis on personal and creative expressions. You will be able to demonstrate the ability to critique, compare and contrast, and evaluate media content and its message, so be able to actually explain it to somebody. Study the impact of media on society from a social and economic viewpoint. Demonstrate ability to work independent or as a member of a team. And creation of a portfolio. Okay, so that would be some more in depth about the class. The evaluation, like I spoke of earlier, the grading scale is adopted by the CEM district. 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70, 79, so on and so forth, and then it goes down. Various tests will be given, and they will be based on a point and percentage value. Projects will be assessed using a rubric and assigned point value. Approximately 80% of the student's grade will be derived from video projects. So let me stop there and just, any of you watching from home, you remote students, please know that this is a digital video production class. You signed up for a digital video production elective, which means you have to create the video. In the spring, we kind of had some students that already took the class. They thought they were going to be here, they were going to edit in the class, and then obviously we got sent home, and a lot of them struggled with making videos from home. I tried to work with you. I tried to say just create a TikTok, try to do just small videos on your phone, and it was a struggle, I'm not going to lie. I really tried hard to work with everybody, but please know, if you took this class and you're remote, you are required to make videos. Okay? I'm sorry. The school can't give you video equipment. We can't give you video editing software, but a cell phone, okay? I have the iPhone. It'll work great. People make movies, they make commercials with iPhones. You can edit on an iPhone. There's free software, whether it's PC or on a Mac. There's software out there that you can use. If you're interested in this class, you will have to shoot video. So your phone needs to work, or have a DSLR at home, or a video camera at home, whatever it may be. And you will have to edit that software and upload it. I'm sorry, I wish I could give everybody equipment and editing software, but we just can't. So if that's going to be an issue, please speak with me immediately, or contact the school, whether it's the guidance counselors or the principals, and let them know that you will not be able to take this class. So I'm very sorry. Moving forward. Classroom activities that we do. So in the iMovie part, we are going to create a short little intros, 8 shot types that we're going to go over. They are the basics, like extreme wide, medium, full. All of these are used in the film industry today. That's what we're going to use iMovie for, just so everybody gets a little understanding of what iMovie can do. It's pretty powerful, and we're going to use iMovie just for that. So that's the only project we'll do in iMovie. We will be using GarageBand, where we will create an intro for our videos. So like you'll have like a little intro, like Masner videos, and then have a little music going behind it. So you'll be able to create your own music in GarageBand, which is a pretty neat little feature. And then also, I would like to try to do a podcast. I know this is digital video production, but nonetheless, a lot of people do video podcasts, kind of like what I'm doing now, except for it's like a podcast on YouTube. So you record the audio in GarageBand. So it's just something to mess around with, to add a little extra, not a lot of time, maybe a week on it. So that's what we'll be working with in GarageBand. And then lastly is the Final Cut Pro. So in Final Cut Pro, we will be doing vlogging. So vlogging is just a great way to express your skills, for me to watch you grow from the beginning to the end, to see how good you are with talking to the camera, moving around, your volume, eye contact, how you edit, if you're adding anything else. So vlogging, it's a little bit more simple. It's not like making a whole movie, so it's a lot easier for the students to do. No, I will not be sharing it with anybody. It won't be on a channel unless you want it to be on a channel or something. But it's just a great way for me to watch you grow throughout the course. So vlogging, it's a fun activity. You're going to like it. And obviously you have to be good in front of a camera. B-roll. So there's A-roll and B-roll. We're going to go over the 2 differences of those, and then we're going to make these little B-roll clips, which is kind of like an intro. It's the stuff in between the main subject, the main content that you're going to do. Okay, so we're going to be doing B-roll in Final Cut. Green screen and special effects. So we'll set up a green screen and we'll add some special effects to that. Public service announcements are always a good one to add in. Commercials for a project, or for a product, I should say. Fun to do because people get hired every single day to make commercials. I mean, how many commercials do you watch? Now they're even on YouTube. So we're going to do those. Interviews, obviously interviews never go away. There's always interviews, whether it's on the news, whether it's sports, whether it's whatever, right? So we're going to do an interview. And then finally, your final is going to be like a short movie, so like a 5-minute movie. You can do a lot of cuts and transitions and adding special effects and sound effects, and you learn everything throughout the course, and then the short movie is going to be the final. Okay, so we'll do that also in Final Cut Pro. I go into a lot more detail about the course outline in your syllabus online, so if you want to check that out. I just wanted to go over what we're going to do in the class, so you get a little taste of what it's going to be like. We'll go over classroom procedures, safety, employment opportunities. This is throughout the whole year. I don't want to read this verbatim, but we do a lot of pre-production, post-production, post-editing, a lot of post-editing, and film history. We'll study a little bit about film history because I think that's still pretty important. And then obviously you learn film terminology throughout the year. The course is going to be really, really fun. I can't wait for all of you to get to take it. We're going to start the ball rolling, next week. In September, we're going to get it going. We're going to be making films. We're going to be editing. So again, it's very important that you participate, you edit and shoot your film, and so that way we can use computers to make them and upload them so you can get a grade. Okay? Any questions about the class, please don't hesitate to ask, and I can't wait to get started with this class. We'll see you later.